June 12, 2014, current time is 10:18 GMT. Jay Mosley here with the daily Forex trading outlook. Market made a run at Euro 135, which remains obviously the key level, although technically 134.75 is the most important one on a daily chart. Now, before I go on, I want to discuss the market for a brief second beyond technicals. What's happened here is the euro has now joined the yen, the dollar, and the Swiss franc as in the favored funding currency group. By funding, I mean money. You borrow the weak currency and you fund an investment what you think would be a stronger currency. That's one of the reasons why sterling it's been keeping a bid, even the Aussie dollar, and the outperforming New Zealand dollar after today's RBNC rate hike and more hawkish statement than expected. So, if you look at what currency probably has the most downside, it's probably the euro dollar. I saw a forecast today for 127 at the end of the year. So one the other day at 132. Point is, the consensus is now that euro will end the year lower from where it is right now. The question in the short term is whether it takes out 135 or not. As I mentioned yesterday, and I'll just reiterate, the key levels are clear: 134.75. Less important, 133.97. And again, very important, 32.94. The question is, will 135.03 be taken out? But this one is most important, 134.75. For this trend line to become valid, 135.03 needs to be taken out. We got down to about 135.10. We bounced, but not too far right now. Key today is retail sales from the U.S. is coming out. I saw one forecast looking for a headline that beats the consensus significantly due to strong auto sales. So got to watch that as the market, looks at the rebound in the second quarter, is taking it as a sign the U.S. economy is on a upward path for the rest of the year. Now, another thing that's coming out is Iraq, which is imploding. You see it in oil prices. You haven't seen it in the FX market yet, where the market's going to look for some kind of safe haven if this continues. And it looks like, unlike Ukraine, there seems to be a situation doesn't have a short-term fix. Now, if you look at euro, the crosses are very important. I call this cross trading 101. What happens is, as long as the dollar can weaken against other currencies, there's less pressure on the euro dollar downside than if the dollar was supported against all currencies, and the only way for euro crosses to move lower was for euro dollar to move lower. So the burden is being shared, where the euro dollar under some pressure and the dollar weaker against other currencies like sterling and so forth, on offsets out of euro cross selling. So that's what I call it. So for today, at least in the short run, the dollar should find some support, at least against the euro, ahead of retail sales. If you look, excuse me. Sorry about that. If you look at, I think the 1 hour chart will be more revealing. Look at the 1 hour chart. We have this double top here at 135.57. We got as high as at 135.49 today. The 135.50 is clearly the yesterday. Important on top as a bias setter, all within 135, 136. And the real question is whether 135.03 can be taken out. But that 134.75 to 135 level could be a difficult one. And that's where the test will come. If it holds above 134.75, then at least the down. Watch retail sales today. See if Iraq spills over. But otherwise, just be wary of 135 and see if it comes out. As I said, you have to go back above 135.50 and then 135.57. As I mentioned yesterday, also retracements tend to not to have are difficult in a slow paced move. Otherwise, that's it for now. I'm posting an article here about Ponzi schemes. I think it's worth reading for anybody who's looking to invest in any kind of leveraged investment, whether it be or leveraged service such as even a signal service. So take a look at it. It covers Ponzi and other similar areas. I think it's worth reading. Have a good day, good luck, good trading, and let the force be with you.